In this video, I'll guide you through how to add an optional guest in Google Calendar. This is really helpful when you want to invite someone to a meeting, but make it clear that their attendance is not required. By the end, you'll know exactly where to click, what to look out for, and how to avoid common mistakes. First, open your web browser and go to calendar.google.com. Make sure you're signed into the correct Google account, especially if you use more than one. You should see your calendar with your events laid out by day, week, or month. Any of those views will work for this process. Next, find and click on the event where you want to add the optional guest. This can be a brand new event you just created or an existing meeting that's already on your schedule. When you click it, a small pop-up window will appear showing the event details like the title, date, time, and any guests that are already invited. In that pop-up, look for the pencil icon, which is the edit button. Go ahead and click the pencil icon. This opens the full event editing page where you can adjust everything about the event, including the guest list. It's important to be in this full edit view because that's where you'll find the options related to guests. On the right side of the event editing page, you'll see a section labeled Guests. In that area, click on the field that says Add Guests. This is where you can invite people to your event. Even though the label just says Add Guests, you'll be able to mark them as optional after you add them. Now, start typing the email address of the person you want to invite. As you type, Google Calendar may suggest contacts you've used before. Select the correct email from the suggestions, or finish typing it out and press Enter to add them. At this point, they'll be added as a guest for the event. To make that person optional, look for their name or email in the guest list. Depending on your version of Google Calendar, you may see an option or drop-down next to their name where you can change their status from required to optional. Select optional for that guest. This tells them they're welcome to join, but they're not a required attendee. If you don't see the optional setting, it may be handled through your organization settings or a slightly different interface, but the key idea is that you've added them as a guest and indicated they're not required. Once you've finished updating your guest list and confirming who is optional, go to the top or bottom of the event page and click Save. When you do this, Google Calendar may ask if you want to send update emails to the guests. Choose to send the updates so your optional guest receives the invitation and sees their status clearly. That's all you need to add an optional guest in Google Calendar, helping you keep your meetings flexible while still keeping everyone informed.